Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a game developer, 3D artist, or just someone who loves getting high quality free assets, then you're going to want to stick around for this video. It's that time of the month and Epic Games is back at it again with their Unreal Engine 5 free asset drops, and this time we're diving into this week's free assets. As always, Epic is giving away 3 asset packs absolutely free, and here's a kicker: the total value of these free assets that we're getting is almost over $500. That's right, over $499 worth of premium content, all yours for the taking. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about these 3 free asset packs. We'll take a closer look at what's inside each pack, how you can use them to elevate your projects, and why you should absolutely grab them before they're gone. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on this month's assets. Whether you're building a game, crafting a cinematic, or just experimenting with some of Unreal Engine 5's features, these assets are an absolute must-have. From detailed environments to ready-to-use characters and props, there's just something here for everyone. And also don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you never miss out on these free asset updates. And without further ado, let's jump right in and see what Epic has in store for us this time. Alright, so the first asset pack that we have here is the Red Hawk Military Training Facility. So as you can see, this is sort of like a gun range slash military training area. So you can see here is sort of like the firing range. So we have a target with some bullet holes, which are pretty nicely detailed there. And on the ground, you can see all the different, shells and casings down there. But this is the little range over here. So we can see we have some decals on the ground, a couple of different targets. So this would honestly be pretty cool to set up as an actual playable system. You can make the targets move, back and forth, all interactable. However, nothing in the scene is actually set up as interactable. Everything is just static. So if you actually try and play it as a character, you won't be able to get through things like the doors. But check this out. We have this little flashing light, which is pretty neat. You got the Red Hawk logo over there. And I just honestly love all the decals. You can see just the grime of the walls. Okay, looks like we have some security cameras. So over here, sort of looks like we have this monitoring area, this little back hallway. Honestly love all the details with the pipes, just seeing all of that. Okay, over here is the doorways. I don't think there's anything out on this side, so I'll show you the entire level, what everything entails, but as you can see, it's basically just a simple hallway. You can see we have this sort of two-way glass, you can see through to the range. Okay, over here on the other side of the door, we have sort of like the supplies, and I guess you could say like the armory. So over here we have a little window, and if we enter into here, you can see this is where all the ammunition is at. Okay, we have some targets, and of course it looks like it comes with some different types of weapons there, and a little locker. Okay, over here we have a little table, some more different types of props. Okay, let's go in here. So it looks like we have another glass panel right there, and I honestly love this exposed rock and the pipes over there. It looks really nice. Okay, I wonder if there's anything behind this door. Doesn't look like it. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. So let me show you guys the entire level over here. If I pop into the unlit mode and just kind of zoom out. So yeah, that's the entire layout. As you can see, this is the armory room that we're in. We have the shooting range, and then we also have that little hallway. This is what it looks like to actually play it. It looks pretty good overall, like the lighting and the textures and everything. It's a super detailed environment. Unfortunately, none of the things are interactable, so you'll have to set up, your own interactable doors. But I love all the assets in this demo pack. It's just really nicely detailed for this environment, and especially all the piping and just, all the tiny little decals and all that stuff. Okay, so here are all the assets that come included. So as you can see, we have all the things like the little signs, all the decals for that. Okay, we have some small props like ammunition, some containers. This is sort of like the firing range props. We have a little rock wall and some concrete barriers there. Okay, we have some different weapons, some of the lighting, the doors, the shelves, all the containers. Here are all the targets. Okay, in the back here, you can see we have some of the modular wall props, which are honestly really nice. Even some of the destroyed concrete pillars there. And then over here, just some more decals and some more other props for the walls and stuff. So yeah, those are all the assets included in this pack. Let me know what you guys think about this asset pack down in the comments down below. Alright, before we dive into the next asset pack, I want to take a quick moment to tell you about something I've been working on that I'm super excited to share with you. Have you ever wanted to learn how to make video games but you didn't know where to start? Maybe you've tried learning Unreal Engine 5 but it felt overwhelming. I get it, game development can seem complicated, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's why I created this course to teach you how to build a multiplayer survival game step by step from complete scratch. With over 70 plus hours of course content and over 240 plus lectures, this course is the most comprehensive guide available. You'll start with the absolute basics like setting up your project and creating your very first level. Then you'll learn how to add things like survival mechanics like hunger, health, and crafting. We'll add things like harvesting to pick various different bushes, mine rocks, and chop down trees. And we'll add things like a complete building system where you can build your own base. We'll even create a tribes or clan system where you can raid other players. And once we finish all the core mechanics, we'll create this open world map that you see here that the player can roam around and explore. And finally, we'll dive into multiplayer so that players can team up or compete in your game. And by the end of this course, you'll have a game that you can be proud of and the skills to create even more. And if you don't have any experience, that's no problem. This course is designed for complete beginners, and I'll be with you every step of the way. So are you ready to start your game development journey? Click the link below and enroll in the course right now. I'm currently running a big discount on the course, so you can get it for a huge price reduction. Click the link below to enroll today and kickstart your game development journey. Alright, so the next asset pack that we have here is the Modular Dungeon Collection. So this is sort of like a, I don't know, Souls-like dungeon environment, which is really detailed in the wall there. You can see all the little rocks. I think that's all normal map, so it's not super nanite detailed, but it's game optimized. So I love the lighting in this little dungeon. But over here, let's continue on in here and see what we have. We have this little spider web. Looks like we have this fire. Looks like this is like a prison cell or something. It's pretty dark in here, but it looks like there's another little fire lit in here. So just a really cool environment with, little rooms. So everything in here is modular, so you can set up your own layouts. Okay, it looks like we have another little fire lit over there. Some more different props like this cauldron, and then some more bars like a little cell. So some ruins over here. Just another empty room, but over here it looks like we have a staircase. So maybe you could put a boss or something up here. And it looks like we have some different type of loot. So you could add like some loot in some of these crates that the player will have to bust open. It looks like we have some crypt areas. So this is where, you have some skeletons over here. And another hallway that leads into another, I guess, cemetery or graveyard for all these little skeletons. And of course we have some little candles. So pretty neat environment. Looks like we have a crate full of these little cups over there. Okay, let's go up here. There's another neat little staircase. It looks like there's a little abyss down here, so you can't really see all the way down. Okay, we have this very tall ceiling. So there's a lot of different options for stuff you can create. Really love this little chandelier in here. But let's just go ahead and head over to the back. And I think this is like the end of it. So I don't think there's anything else. So it kind of just leads to this, I don't know, massive area over here, which I guess is supposed to be where you store like water or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments what you think about this asset pack. But let's continue on over this way. I think there's another hallway. I guess it'll just lead to an empty doorway. But that's pretty much the level. So if I go ahead and show you guys in the unlit mode, just the overall size of it. So this is what the dungeon looks like from the outside. So you can see all the hallways and corridors and everything that connects together. And of course, all the pieces are modular, so you can make your own sort of dungeon layout however you'd like it. And just to show you guys the overall scale, we can play as the third-person character here and just kind of give you guys a overall feel of what it'd be like to play it as a playable game. So I love the lighting in here, the sort of green or bluish aesthetic, really nice. Kind of reminds you of Dark Souls game. So yeah, over here, you can just continue running through the level, go up the staircase, and sort of reach the end of the playable level over here. Okay, so here is all the assets that come included in this pack. So you can see some of the little props, cauldrons, chests, all that stuff, the shelf. Okay, it also comes with some different weapons like a torch, sword, and some of the other different props. Looks like it comes with a little lever there, some doorways, some of the staircases, the walls, the ceiling pieces. So these are all the modular props, the ceilings, the pathways, some of the pillars, the entranceways. I'm wondering if you could make some sort of castle from all the assets that you come included in here. So maybe you could even use this for more than, you know, just creating a dungeon. So yeah, here's some of the other props. We have a skeleton, some more ruins. So this is honestly a pretty nice pack, and I wish something like this would be permanently free, because it'd be cool to make sort of like a Souls-like tutorial or game, or maybe like a course or something like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these assets down in the comments down below. And we're going to move on to our last asset pack. So the last asset pack that we have here is this wood monster character pack. So basically this is supposed to be like a wooden tree character, I guess. So you can see just how detailed the character is and all the little vines and leaves on it. So it has actually 3 different skin variations. So this one is sort of like a darker wood color. Maybe this is like a swamp sort of tree variant. And we have like this red vines one. So just pretty neat that it comes with those 3 different variants. Okay, over here it looks like we have this bull neck. So this can sort of, I guess, give the neck a little bit of a slouch. So they show the character there. And then it comes with animations. So if I go ahead and simulate this, you can see it's fully animated. It looks like it's animated to the epic skeleton. So we have the jump, the walk cycle, the run, and sort of like this walk in place animation. So yeah, pretty neat character. I'm not really sure what you could use this for. Maybe you can combine this with that modular dungeon kit from before. Maybe create some sort of enemy in the dungeon that you have to fight. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the assets this month. I kind of like the different environments that we got, but I'll be eager to hear you guys' thoughts on, you know, which asset pack you like more, or if you prefer, you know, characters over environment props. Let me know down in the comments down below. And that's pretty much it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yo, yo, we developing today. Say what? Hey, hey. Been for hours browsing assets. I could just take some classes. Smart Polly dropped a new episode. Hope this time my PC won't explode. Every new feature make my project more convoluted. If Thread Interactive saw it, I would get suited. Just let me cook, I'm making GTA in space. Just trust the process you need to embrace. I need to advance all I can now. Next time I will be compiling for an hour. Others are wasting time improving leaf reflections. Just copy paste, this method is infectious.